Hi Scorpio, how are you? I'm okay. I'm here with your manifestation activation, chakra cleanse, frequency activation, and tarot reading for the month of September 2025. Scorpio, I've already performed. I just finished performing the chakra cleanse. You can find the Google Drive link in the description box of this YouTube video or the comments of this Facebook video. But if you don't look at the details of the chakra cleanse, you still benefit from the negative thought release and the positive thought implant. So that's already done and attached to this video, okay, in the highest living light. What I do is I go in with a spread based on the 7 basic hermetic principles of manifestation. I see what frequencies are available in your field. We talk about, look at, and activate those, reinforce those frequencies so that you can better channel, funnel, and direct them into your current manifestations. We go in with the Rider-Waite-Smith system twice for 2 waves of storylines. You take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And at the end, we'll go in with the All Things Intuitive Chakra Oracle system, rather. And I will get some straight channeled messages. Okay, so all that being said, this is a video for wherever Scorpio energy affects your life. So wherever you have the energy of Scorpio in your personal natal chart, that is where I went in and intentionally performed the chakra cleanse. This is a co-creative effort, and so if you would enter into this energetic exchange with me for the greatest good of everybody involved, you could use this video for any time that you're working with the archetype of Scorpio in your manifestations. So again, the prerequisite is that you would do this for the greatest good of everybody involved. And with that being said, let's get started. 7 cards here, Spirit, please, for our reading. Okay, perfect. I'm hearing Paramour Miracle in my head. This is beautiful. I love the way this is kicking off. Let's go. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. We've got Scorpio sound bells going on if you hear that noise in the background. We're going to go in with the Morgan Greer Tarot here for a little bit of material to work with here. My goodness. Oh my God in heaven. Thank you, God in heaven, that we would be here today together. This is perfect. I love this. How interesting. Why do you have 4 major arcanas in each corner? Like, you are surrounded by angels. You are surrounded in a very faded, magical time of your life right now. Holy cow, chicken and duck. That happened quick. Let's move forward. Let's start. So, okay. So we've got number 33, Miracle. This is so interesting because I was just so called to purple and gold today. Like, purple and gold. And look at this miracle color. Look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. So, okay, let's go. So the frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as a part of Source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. So if you believe in yourself as part of Source, then everything that exists is miraculous, right? This is number 33, a beautiful number here. The realization, okay, maybe starting your new life. Have a look at the picture. It's good for your brain to have a frame of reference. I will also share a picture of this, of the frequencies that were activated today, so that you could have also the reference of the description and the geometric pattern. These geometric shapes and patterns. There is a huge dragonfly at the window demanding my attention. Okay, so these exist in the macrocosm and in the microcosm. And these patterns and shapes, they exist inside of you too. Okay, it seemed important to say that. You are a part of Source, and anything is possible with your makeup, with what you're made of. So you have what it takes here. I want you to know that. With the Wheel of Fortune energy, big energy here, I'm telling you. Okay, this has to do with karma, but it states what goes up must come down. And I was hearing Paramour, I've been praying for a miracle, 'cause it might save you. Or Yeah, believe in miracles. It might save you. You're very fortunate right now in your headspace. You may be dreaming. This is the frequency of miracle in the headspace. What you think about with the principle of mentalism, what you think about, you will experience and attract to yourself. It's like I got an orange car once because it's my daughter's favorite color, and so I got this orange car. Ever since I got the orange car, I saw orange cars everywhere. I gave her the orange car, and so whenever I saw an orange car, because I'm always thinking about my daughter and associating this orange car that I gave her, she was living in New Mexico, I was living in Florida, but every time I saw an orange car, I attracted that. So it's like you think about what you think about, you will attract, and you will be more magnetically drawn toward it. So in your field, first and foremost, you'll notice more of what you're thinking of. And then on top of it, magnetically, you will attract what you are thinking of. Okay? So this is this is a destiny card in this particular spread. When I see a major arcana, I say to myself, this person has stepped onto their destined path right now. You just walked into a contract. We make our lives, we write our lives out for ourselves, and we decide what we're going to dip our toes in. Dip your toes in is one thing, but when you have a mission, when you have something you've got to complete for this lifetime, I want to go back, I want to have the experience of life again on Earth School, I'd like to work on this or that, I'd like to push my limit in this way or the other way. And, Source, God, Spirit's like, all right, but are you going to do the thing this time? It looks like the thing this time was believing in miracles and bringing it in. So this is master manifesting energy, okay? Maybe you'll be starting a new, very fortunate, abundant life or endeavor. Whatever this fortunate endeavor is, that has got to do with your health, wealth, and destiny, okay? Your wealth is your health and your destiny, and what you do to maintain your energy and how you hold your energy. It's how you hold the frequency. It's how you direct that frequency while you're in the momentum of things. And it seems like the wheel was spinning and turning, but you never let go of this miracle. And it's in the headspace now. You may be experiencing really beautiful miracles for people that you love or care about, or people that you've been praying for. You may see them experience joy. Know that is a test, that is a sign that yes, miracles are also on their way to your life. Collect evidence. Spirit wants you to continue to collect evidence for miracles like you have your entire life. It may be really hard for you right now to accept this, Scorpio. But Scorpio, I just want you to know, like, you did all that work. You went into those deep depths of, like, what you noticed that everybody else doesn't, that might make you sick to your stomach. And you still kept this frequency, your God frequency. You still knew that you were worthy of love, and that, of giving and receiving love. You knew that this is real. God is real. Miracles are everyday occurrences. You are very fortunate right now, and I'm really happy that you're noticing other people's fortune and being happy for them and praying for them as well. Scorpio, sometimes we've got this tendency I've got Scorpio in my 4th house as my south node. Oh my God, I've seen other people in their like home lives or whatever, and it would have been really easy for me to despise those people for the good things they had in comparison to what I was experiencing in that arena of my life. But instead, I chose to believe in the inherent goodness in those people and to pray for them. Okay, Justin Nuzuka, save him. So what I mean is that you believed in miracles. You chose the right path. You chose, even though maybe some places were deliberately causing you harm, you also chose not to do any harm unless you were protecting yourself. God bless you guys, okay? You're not an animal, but you've got the instincts if you need them, and I see that. Actually, you're not going to get punished for what you did in survival mode. You deserve this. So you may feel like, but do I really get this? You're in the frequency of miracle in your mind space, so don't you ever let guilt or anything. You just speak it right into existence. In your heart space here, you've got number 20, discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment. So taking a breath before somebody speaks or before you receive a message, make sure that you are gathered, like not rushing from one thing to another. This is a message. Your discernment is intact, but you've also got to be regulated and ready to approach a situation. Always give yourself a moment for a few deep breaths and centering here, because your discernment is in your heart space. You need to be able to, in a moment, run something through your heart to make sure that it's yours and not projected. And even if it is projected, can you do something with that projected feeling? So I see somebody who's got intricate mind space, mind-heart connection, somebody who analyzes, who's very self-aware of their emotions and the thoughts and things that are evoked, etc., and so on. So in between tasks, in between decision making, or calling shots, making choices, you are centering in discernment. Okay, so your ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. So you are being compassionate, and you're, using your wisdom, your earned wisdom, but not willy-nilly. So when you've got also the gift of discernment, there's other people who are also going to be looking towards you and following suit. You see, discernment, let's activate it. Okay, we are not done with this big energy. Another temperance again. This is the watery part of fire here with Sagittarius. This is tempered, fiery, passionate emotions. So tempered. You're just pouring from one glass to another. I'm just seeing this happen sometimes. People coming to court, like calling on you. People coming, calling on you. In the heart space, what is this? What is this in the heart space? Things are changing. When a situation is, Scorpio, when some situations are presented to you, do you want to take this path or the other, or do I go forth in this way or the other? I'm seeing that you are respecting and honoring your passions here, but you're not acting frivolously. Just like I was saying, like you take a moment, you center in gratitude, etc., and so on. I see this is also very prominent with you because your headspace is in this frequency of miracle, like hopeful believing, like not hopefully, like truly believing, which emanates a sort of hope to other people. Like this is a frequency of miracle that it just radiates off of a person. And so with that, you've got to have this kind of discernment. And there's not, because I see this like telling you, don't feel guilty. You're not going to get punished for what you did in survival. So when people or frequencies come back from when you were in survival mode, or something kicks in, some fear-based programming, something, I don't know what. When that comes in here in your heart space, I see you very tempered. Very, very tempered here. So you just keep on grounding. I see your heart space. Your discernment is good. It's really good because you're not even getting razzled. Like if people are projecting some ideas or thoughts to you and you're running it through your heart space, and you can understand then with empathy that, no, that's not my idea. Yes, it is being projected at me. What can I do with this information here? And then I see somebody who is walking in the highest loving light and thinking, okay, this connection, number one, they have some ideas, some feelings that they want to communicate with me, whether they know it or not. Not everybody understands that they're projecting, okay? So you may be a leader who can really empathize and understand the people that you lead, and you have a good understanding of them and their psyches, which is okay. You want the best for the people around you, and so you learn them. So I just see that like your passions and the way that you temper them with your emotions is important, and you are taking the necessary steps here to tap into discernment. Please continue to trust yourself on this path. Your manifestation is very, very protected. Like I said, all four corners of the outside of this is surrounded with major arcanas. This was meant for you to happen, for you to learn and earn discernment through whatever it was that you went through back then. Okay, Scorpio? So Scorpio doesn't want to always be right away showing everybody their emotions. It's like happening very deep within them. You're very protected and tempered. We see that it's safe to follow your passions. That's what we're talking about here. As above, so below, with the principle of correspondence here. Belief number 11. The frequency of the belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Number 11, believe. Okay, now you've got the Knight of Coins. Just a second. So I see it just as your golden compass. It just looks like a compass, doesn't it? Believing in miracles. So, okay, isn't that what Haley Williams was talking about? Like, about this miracle. Like, I won't let you give up on a miracle. So as above, so below, you really believed in your dreams. You believed in bringing those castles in the sky down. And I see that you worked on yourself over and over again with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles here is showing me that it has been a long road, that you have been believing in yourself for a very long time, Scorpio. And things are going to be coming to you. What else do I see here? It's important that you believe also in your own safety to be yourself. So this is beautiful. This is wonderful. So your head and your heart are with Wheel of Fortune and Temperance for you to bring this fortune into your life. How are you going to follow your passions and, know what's yours, know what's not yours, and what are you going to create with that? Where are you meeting the people? And it seems like you're taking your time and doing it right. In the end, you have to believe that what's meant for you is always going to find you. So sometimes there's a time constraint and sometimes there isn't. And you need to believe in your own tempered ability. This is the most tempered Knight there is. He's got an objective, but he's going to make sure that nowhere along the way to that objective and carrying out, executing of it, is there going to be a mistake. This guy keeps receipts, okay? And if somebody would come against him over his journey and execution of said goal, and they didn't believe him, he would pull those receipts right out. So you're just doing it right. Take your time, do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Okay, yeah, you're gonna do it. You're doing it. You're doing fine. Okay, I'm here up and down and inside out. I'm spinning and I'm spinning out. That's crazy. Okay, let's go. I performed that for my talent show in 4th or 5th grade. So I don't know why it's coming up right now. Believe in yourself, okay, and you're tempered. You were believing in it this whole time. Just taking your time, all right? Protecting yourself and making sure the moves were done right. Let's move forward. The principle of cause and effect, okay? So what did you change here? Every action has a reaction. Number 9, allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Is that noise not super annoying to you guys? I don't know. Am I going to allow it to continue? Number 9, allowance. Let's activate it. It seems discordant. So you just allow people to be themselves. You're just allowing people to be themselves here. I see. What did you change? You stopped giving in to situations that had nothing to do with you. It seems like you were possibly maybe there's this negative belief that I release in the book, and it's I allow others to completely feel their emotions and experience their emotions the way that they see fit. So, and this is exactly what I see here. Before, maybe you were trying to guide people on how to feel and use their emotions. Maybe you wanted to help. Oh, there's a fucking fly. Oh my god, yeah, we're gonna close the window. Hold on, guys. Bitch. Hold on, guys. It's about to be murder in here. Hold on. Well, I don't know, pues. Maybe it left. Anyway, you just allowed things to go how they were going. You let loose the reins. And actually, when people came looking for your energy again, I just see that you changed this, okay, Scorpio? It just seems like you were believing, doing all kinds of praying and miraculous thinking your whole life already. God gave you the discernment. You take it very seriously, because I was taking this whole reading super duper serious. And I see that you continue to do that. And what did you change when you pulled your, when you started allowing people just to go through their own motions and not give them the prompts? We lead our loved ones or our students or whatever, like we lead the people we care about with kind of helping them, giving them prompts or asking questions, like listening, actively listening and seeing like if maybe we can see something that they don't, and asking questions and learning about that. So, but I see that maybe some people were just taking advantage of that, like they were just not valuing your time and your energy and yet still demanding it, and you were seeing no results. And I just see like that you had to really tighten your boundaries with this allowing people to do their own thing and figure out like your value on their own. Whoa, they didn't like it. Did you see that? They would much rather you like take the reins and control all the energy for them and work their energy for them like you used to. So, but no, you had to, like, in order for you to get into miracle and resonate in it and be believing all the time, you couldn't keep on getting let down, pouring your heart and soul into these people, helping them, or these companies or businesses, like giving them things that you truly like put your heart into, like suggestions or just time, effort, investments in people that were not like reciprocal or even receptive proper. They were only in the moment, your energy made them feel better, and there's just a discrepancy in values and ethics here. And so you had to like just speak on that with the Knight of Swords, and there's still blood on that sword. So these people, they don't like it, like they don't like it how much they were depending on you, and they still want to depend on you. It happens. I know that like in the past I've been codependent. I was taught to be that way, and when those things were like ripped away from me or something, or even when I put down a boundary in myself, it was still difficult for me to learn my own, like how to keep my own energies up or whatever. So it seems like you allowed other people to like go through like getting rid of their addictions, like addictions to certain things, substances, or even drama, or certain frequencies that were keeping them down, like in a place, an illusion, a trap of their own mind. It seems like you had to allow people to see themselves for what they truly are, and not allow them to try to like control you or like just have your energy on some consistent level and not make any changes so that they could sustain their own energy themselves and then further teach their own people. Like that's what it's all about. You teach a man to fish so that they could feed themselves and their families and etc. and so on. But if somebody's asking you to teach them how to fish every day and they're making no progress or even trying, you had to cut them off. You had to do it, okay? This is what I see. You changed it. So there's like just maybe some energies like pulling on you, and that's why your discernment is very important right now. It will not change here. What won't be changed with the principle of gender? Number 29, healing. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Healing. Oh, it looks like this is Oshun and Orula today. Healing. Okay. With the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands has to do with some opportunities. So as you heal, opportunities of passionate opportunities are going to be coming your way. Please trust yourself to take these opportunities. When an opportunity comes to your doorstep, it's not going to wait for you to deliberate. The next person who is ready for that opportunity will come and scoop that bad boy up. Or the opportunity is going to be lingering at your doorstep for a little while until the winds of change come and blow it to the next person who's ready and willing to jump up on that frequency. So as you heal, you'll be resonating up into the collective consciousnesses that you choose to tap into, whatever dimension, whatever, in whatever capacity. As you continue to heal, your light body will be more clear and you will see these opportunities and they will come. This is supposed to be like the hand of God, the hand of the universe, saying, here you go, here is some inspiration. It seems like you took back a lot of your own passionate energy, creative energy, and helping these other people. And by, changing what you did and allowing people to experience their own things, giving them the time and space to do that, not even engaging if they throw a hint here and there. The other thing, you don't even engage, like you just like hold the space, let them express it, but also allow them to work it out on their own. So this is like a different parenting approach, like what I, like in the past I've had to, give prompts and guidance in the act of listening or whatever, but sometimes the person, child, student just needs space to express their passions on their own and then do something, feel those feelings, feel the anger, the joy, whatever, and then translate it. So how you had to learn how to tap into your own passionate creative energy and then channel it. You're now yes, holding space, but allowing other people, especially those people that you love and those very important connections, so you still want to keep an eye on them, but you have to allow them to like make their own mistakes and learn. So I see that by doing that, actually, you're gonna have a lot more opportunity to put more energy into your own life, especially as you're healing. Like you need to keep on healing. It seems like you've hit a cap. Like you've probably healed as much as you possibly can, and it's gonna be time for you to start living. It won't change that you're in this frequency of healing. Like what will not change is this frequency of healing. And if you continue to hit a cap, and you are just interacting with these energies that are not making any improvements but demanding your attention, that is a problem. And it's not going to change. So as you move forward, now that you allowed these people to experience their own emotions, now as you continue with your healing journey, that cap is broken because you've cleared that space for yourself and allowed yourself, giving yourself the permission. And you're going to be able to take these opportunities. You have your head in miracle. You are believing and you are very discerning. So don't you worry, okay? In this healing, okay? In this healing and in this allowance, you are loved, safe, and protected, okay? I said safe and protected. Okay? Let's hydrate. Your overall rhythm, compassion, number 15. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our hearts and into the world. I love this. I love how it's talking about flow, compassion. This is the principle of rhythm. There is a rhythm to everything since we're all vibrating, right? So then rhythm is just a natural byproduct. So, there's a rhythm to your heartbeat. There's a rhythm to the way that you dance, the way that you breathe. There's a rhythm to your day and the seasons. Okay, so I just see that your compassionate frequency when it comes to how you go in and out of your creative flow. The principle of rhythm to me means how are you going through your day and where you catch that rhythm, where you're in flow. All of a sudden you're like doing your whatever, your daily tasks, I don't know what, and then all of a sudden you're in flow. Oh my God, these people are looking at me. I just can't, just give me some space. Let me close this. Let me just put this curtain down here. Okay. So it just seems like that with your compassion, this compassionate energy, like being compassionate also for like other people. If they're looking at you and you're interesting, then okay, so what? That's okay. Be compassionate. So be compassionate toward also yourself. If you need to make an adjustment or something else like that, like what I just did. I just see that like in your creative flow, there's going to be some upheaval, like some rocky things coming up. There's going to be like discrepancy, like there's going to be some in the air today. I just see some like tension, but I do see you going in and out of your creative flow. And there's a lot of tension. If you go looking, don't forget, if you go looking for trouble, you're going to find it no matter what. So if your priority is to be in your creative flow for this manifestation, whatever it is that you're creating over here, I love that you're compassionate in your rhythm. Don't be over empathetic and don't feed into anybody else. Okay, Empress, because this is what's in your principle of rhythm. Compassion through the heart chakra, flow, open rhythm. So even through I finished the Scorpio read and I got some call that if I had not just finished that, being in that state of mind, in this highly state of mind, the way that I channel and then do that clearing for Scorpio through the whole chakra system, whatever, I was going to go straight into this video because I was in a high flow state. I love doing that. And I got a call from this bill collector from 5 years ago. And that could have really thrown me off, but I was able to really breathe and be in my Empress energy and not allow the moment to be stolen from me. I was able to just kind of take care of business as well as I could and then move it into Scorpio. So you just translate that into how you go in and out of your creative flow. That's just a very practical example. So you're not allowing things that are out of your control to mess with and if it's out of your control, some mistake that you made 5 years ago, you be compassionate with yourself and you just do what you can to move forward. Okay, so I just see you in your Tauran energy here, staying very grounded, This is Taurus Scorpio energy. Oh my God. So stay grounded, Scorpio. Like when there's something that comes through that threatens your state of mind, or like makes you want to see things darkly, kind of, or like see the dark side, or the side that could be threatening. Like Scorpio understands those sides that could be dark or threatening because they're so protective, and they're always going to be watching out for the people that they love so much. So ground yourself and know that you are protected, and to have compassion with yourself, because you're going to be going in and out of your creative flow, and you're going to be bringing this manifestation into fruition. But it just seems like this tension that's in the air right now between like all of these transits, I don't know what. Right now, make sure wherever you are in your home, like whoever's looking toward you for guidance, comfort, who's coming to you with problems or issues or something, anything like that. These are big energies. This is at the bottom right. So you've got this Empress energy in the bottom right corner. Like I said, you were meant to be grounded right where you are. You were meant to be grounded and rooted and tethered and compassionate with yourself and others. And this is an important space for you to hold. It's very important in the world for you to hold, like for any human being, especially someone with such big energy. Like I only read for people with comparable energy. We resonate for a reason. Okay? You were meant to step into this high frequency. This is part of your contract. This is a contract. You are in the frequency of miracle, in the headspace, believe, okay, discernment. So these are very big, important things in the world. So this is what I'm saying. You have to stay grounded as well as you can, especially when it comes to like your production, like producing your work, whatever you're working toward. Like I'm not talking about producing the finished product. I'm talking about producing all the small things that come before that. And you need to be able to go in and out of your creative flow in between and not beat yourself up over certain things, etc. and so on. Be compassionate with yourself through your creative process and keep on grounding yourself. You are a leader. You are beautiful. Surround yourself with beauty. Take the time to feel well and to be hospitable first and foremost to yourself, okay? This is gender neutral. I see a very receptive leader here who is compassionate and who has reign over their creative flow and their manifestations in this world. You're not going to let somebody take your rhythm. And if so, then you know how to remix your shit. Okay? So I love it. I think it's beautiful. So in the solar plexus chakra, number 3, in the overall vibration, everything is always moving and vibrating, right? So what is your whole vibration? Like what is the overlay over your whole entire frequencies that we already talked about? Solar plexus. So there's confidence. She's confident. Oh na na, oh na na. It's okay. So that's Justin Bieber, the frequency. The solar plexus. It doesn't sound like it, right? I wasn't catching the song. Oh my God. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole, okay? You know what you're bringing to the table, all right? So make sure you look, all right, okay, look, let me tell you something. Stand on it. Sit on your throne. Stand on business. Own your emotions. Own your passions. Ride that wheel. Ride the wave. All right. You know, like I said, when it's time to move, you know how to remix it. Look at this. Is the solar plexus chakra. Did I already activate it? Let's do it again. This is so good. I love to see you so confident in your overall vibration. Why? Because you know that justice is upon you. This is your 4th. This is the judgment. You are stepping into a huge new shift. You're shifting into a new pattern of being, okay? So a timeline shift would be a shift into a new pattern, okay? So how drastically can you switch from one pattern to another? How can you transition? Are you able to do that? It seems like, yeah, you're confident. You can make any changes as long as it is for your highest and greatest good. I see you calling judgment over your life, and I see you having heavenly protection over whatever it is. Like I told you, don't feel guilty over what you had to do when you were in survival mode. And anyway, if you do ever feel guilty, you go into your closet and you give it to God, and nobody else can judge you. Okay? So you, like we were saying earlier, like the peace of God is within you. Okay, as within, so without. So you call judgment, you give yourself permission to follow your dreams, to bring this manifestation into fruition, and also as without, it comes into fruition. Only God can judge you. I'm hearing Tupac, I'm hearing it. Let's get another wave here. So, okay. Nice, loving light, where we at? My gosh, it's been long. It's been a long time coming. But a change is gonna come, you guys. So, okay, all of the cards then. It's been a long one. My gosh, yeah, I see this. Wow. Okay. In the headspace with miracle, it was because even when you were in this Five of Pentacles, this has to do with the lack-based mindset. Even when you were in this lack-based mindset, you still did no harm. This is what Spirit wants you to know. You're in the frequency of miracle in the headspace because you've got a good hold on your limiting beliefs. You did not allow your circumstances surrounding you to convince you that you could not make whatever changes. And look at, you did no harm when you were seeing all those other people, Scorpio. You were feeling like you were injured in a lack base. You felt like you were wilting away, but you still did no harm to others. Okay, so even in this beautiful, Scorpio is about transformation, and in this lack, you went through a deep transformation, Scorpio, and I think it's beautiful. I'm so proud of you. This is so beautiful. This fortunate miracle that you have upon you, because when you were in lack, you did no harm, and you didn't do even self-harm. You just believed. You believed it. You believed like that it couldn't be forever. It couldn't be forever. Okay, so in the heart space here, yeah, you've got this discernment, and now you've got the Father of Wands with temperance. So much fire energy in the heart space, Scorpio. Scorpio, I would expect to really enjoy yourself, okay? And you might be doing some serious lovemaking. I'm just saying, like, if your discernment over your passions and everything is making you highly attractive, number one. And number two, there's going to be this energy coming at you with all these passions, and it will be up to you, like, what you do with that. Be discerning and like with your sexual energy. Well, it just seems like, consider your feelings and your passions and stuff, and like how that would affect the relationship that I don't know, just use your discernment and think about it before you jump into anything, okay? So everybody's different. Everybody takes these encounters more or less, they weigh, everybody weighs things differently on their scales. But what I see here is that, you're keeping this tempered energy, and being so discerning has really amped up your sacral energy, and you're attracting probably a suitor or two, or, whatever the gender is. And they will desire you, and some people don't have the same qualms you do over intercourse. So I would suggest that you talk about things, unless it's like somebody that you could tell like there's no receptivity or they're immature. Then don't talk about things and shut it down right away, okay? That's what I see in the heart space. You can follow your heart and do whatever you want. You might need to do that to express, you might need to do the act to touch space with to cleanse the heart chakra, I see. Like to make you feel safe, have a safe connection with another person. So moving forward here with belief and so you believed and you went on even through heartache and pain. This is what I see with this manifestation activation. Like you were going diligently. I was just like, people did not understand how you were following your moral compass and believing and believing and believing. Staying with me, you have miracle in the headspace, discernment in the heart space. That's how. When heartache and pain came, it's not that you didn't feel it. It's that you moved through it, that you held that pain and you kept on going and you moved through it. And if that pain threw you off and you made a mistake, then you took a fucking step back or two. Or if you got too close to somebody along the way when it came to sex, I'm just saying like maybe somebody that wasn't emotionally safe that you may have been sleeping with or something. I see you saying to them, like, I'm going to need 10 feet from you, backing all the way up and rewriting the history. And everything good that manifested with that person, all right, and everything that was undesirable, that goes. You take 10 feet, you move back, and you say, oh God, I had prayed to you, God, and manifested this, that, and the other thing, but I didn't realize that it could come with this or that. I'm going to put it in your hands. So maybe you loosened up on some of your manifestations because what you wanted for yourself, it hurt you, and you had to really deal with, like, you had to move through those consequences. This is hard, long. This is humility. This is somebody who had to really be humbled, but also who makes their goal and, like I said, has receipts. So you took accountability for whatever your place was in this, and that's what allowed you to continue to move forward, and that's what allowed you to believe in yourself. You believe that you could make it through this energy, and also through the happiness and the delight and everything else. And how did you prove that to yourself? By being diligent and moving towards your goal, sticking to the plan no matter what. I believe in you, and you believed in yourself, and it's paying off here. Moving forward, we have got, and what did you change? Number 9, allowance. Here with the Magician, number 1. And okay, so you brought this truth to people. I'm going to allow you guys, it was like magic. It was like these people first, number 1, when you pulled it back, they were upset. Like we saw the card fall earlier. And I was saying like that this blood is still on here. But no, but really though, it's helped you, number 1, get to your coin. And this is, the Magician is the alchemist. So when you change something from one form to the other, that's what alchemy is, right? And I see that you allowed yourself to pull back, to be like honest, to make clear lines and say, actually, whatever it was that I was doing, it was not, that's none of my concern anymore. Janae Echo. So, and you just allow people to deal with whatever they're going through, and that turns you into some sort of alchemist here. This alchemic energy is coming through. You can do this again. So all of these experiences where you used to be like allowing people to take advantage of you, it's just reminding me of my dad. Like at the end, he was so talented and skilled, so fucking highly skilled and specialized. But because he was an alcoholic or whatever, he just ended up, he lost all self-worth in himself, and he became everybody's foreman, but for like nothing, like crumbs. And it seems like those kinds of experiences, like seeing those kinds of experiences and like the stark reality of what will happen if you allow that to happen to yourself, pull back all of your energy, and now imagine what you're going to do with all that energy that people were using, like, and not reciprocating back to you. I see you alchemizing those emotions of abandonment, loss, and like just your fellow human taking advantage of you, treating you like shit. Like, I'm so sorry you went through this. You had to see the hardest truth from the beginning and allow people just to be that. Because karma, she goes around and around. And she don't miss no birthdays. She don't miss no holidays. Karma's always with you, no matter what. And you can protect yourself as much as you want from all outside entities and projections, but you cannot protect yourself from what you've called upon yourself. And you needed to allow people to be accountable. And the only way that they could see that was by you being absent. And the only way that they could see your true magic was your true alchemy. The only way they could see you for this true magician that you are is by you pulling back. And I'm really proud of you, because I see that your relationships mean a lot to you, Scorpio. You would fight to the death to protect these people and their feelings and their experience and everything. No. You now are an alchemist because you had to let everybody around you. Okay? So the greatest and most selfless act of love is to let your children go. Be adults and learn in the world. This kind of thing, okay? It doesn't have to be actually your children. It could be whoever in your life. The connections that were very too dependent on you. Now they realize and respect your power, and even some of them aspire to alchemize their lives that way, and you've become an inspiration, I see here. It's nice. So, okay, and what will be changed? We've got another ace. So, wow, this healing, this number 29 healing with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So, oh my God, I'm talking about somebody rocking, knocking them boots. No, I mean it. Scorpio, like, I feel so dark with this. Like, I put my things so dark, Scorpio, like that for you. So it seems like maybe you guys are going to be like in the dark, really doing some healing tantric stuff, guys. An opportunity for love and passionate. Like, it doesn't need to be actual sex. Like, you could be doing something that just gives you like that kind of cathartic feeling afterwards. Like, you could just be creating something, like, you could just, I don't know. It's like after you create some work or complete some task from start to finish, and then it becomes super cathartic, like it does after making love. So your healing journey is going to bring you this. Like, you're creating this opportunity for love and for passion in your life. It's not going to change. You're going to keep getting opportunities for love and for passion. So please trust yourself enough and use your discernment in that. Everybody's got different standards and different ways of operating in that space. It seems like you're healing, okay, and that you're going to have the opportunity for sexual healing. But you don't necessarily need to do it that way. It could feel erotic. It could feel like erotic healing to, like, lock yourself up in your studio and paint something that you never realized could come out of you. That is this is what we make love to create other humans, essentially. So the creative act is just that, and it seems like you're going to have opportunity to do these kinds of things, and you've got the discernment to have this experience, and I'm very happy for you, Scorpio. Moving forward here with compassion and the Empress, now you have got the Mother of Cups. This Mother of Cups, you're going to be receiving a lot of love. I just see this, and I was going to say romantic flow, when you're in your creative flow, so maybe your creative flow is very romantic. It seems like in your creative flow, you are very loving, mothering, nurturing, okay? And when you're in your creative flow, you're just receiving so much love. Oh my God. I was going to say people are giving you your accolades. I'm not sure, like, where that's coming from. What do we even see here? My God. So this compassion, and it's just, you're just going to be receiving that which you give out. And so you're going to be able to just sit, like, in your creative rhythm. You'll be able to continue to sit, create this, like, whatever this manifestation is. I don't know what it is. I'm seeing somebody, like, making phone calls and people just receiving your energy really, really well. Like, I see people just doing whatever you say because they can just feel the harmony in your voice, and they're just inclined to want to treat you well as they would Mother. Okay? I've got a sweet tooth. Go to Mother. So it just seems like your creative flow is very receptive to love. And I think water is maybe, like, connecting with water is going to be really good for you guys, okay? In your creative flow. Wow, it's beautiful. Okay, you'll be making money here, okay? Confident. Wow, in the solar plexus chakra with Judgment, now you have got the 10 of coins. This has got to do with the completion of money. Some security is going to come in, okay? Your overall vibration is a Judgment. You are very, very confident in over your whole life. Call Judgment over your own life. What did you call Judgment for? For you to be stable and have what you need. And I think it's beautiful. I'm really happy for you, Scorpio. Let's see what shadows you passed, because, oh my God, we're running out of time. 47:11 on the clock. How are you guys? What shadows did my Scorpio face in the highest loving light here? I don't need your approval, okay? You had to take back your power. I'm talking about it, the allowance. What did you want from me? I'm telling you. You had to, like, keep up this environment where you did no harm by allowing people to do their own thing, but keeping up that boundary. So they could see, like, even on themselves, like, ask themselves, like, what did I want from Scorpio? And Scorpio saying, like, what did you want from me? And nobody being able to really know the answer to that core question. Maybe they wanted your approval and you realized that you didn't need theirs. I hope you're happy. Either way, I see a general, like, well-wishing here for anybody in the past. I don't see anything, like, I'm sorry at the bottom. I don't see you upset. I see you proud of the people for whoever it was. Like, I just see that actually they realized it. Whoever didn't, they just fall off at the wayside because they can't vibrate in your high energy. These are messages of closure here. I don't need your approval. Yes, I heard you. So even if somebody got the message of whatever you're doing, as long as they got the message, that's fine. You didn't ask them or send that. You didn't notify anybody for their approval. As long as they heard you, that's enough. That's what I see. I'm seeing somebody like, you heard me. I don't need your approval. I'm going to follow this way. Like, I'm going to follow my heart. What did you want from me? I'm sorry I left while you were young. So maybe you were helping these people because they were on their own since they were young or something like that. Or maybe you were on your own since you were young and you felt good helping people and leading them, but in the end you had to leave while those relationships were still young, because I was bringing up like parenting and stuff like that when it comes to like how to do that. Like, what do you actively listen and allow the person to come to their own conclusions in silence, or do you oh, these are too many cards. I didn't mean, okay, I hope you're happy. I didn't mean what I said. Or do you give them prompts and like lead them gently? Or what is it that you do to help people? So, and I just see that like nobody did that for you. And so you were doing that a lot for other people. Like you were doing that since you were young on your own, and you realize like there's got to be something stop right here. Like, at what point do they learn on their own? I had to learn on my own so young. This is taking away from me. And when you did that, you started healing existentially. I was trying to say exponentially, so existentially as well. I hope you're happy. I didn't mean what I said. So maybe they were just like flip at the lip. Look at, I regret my poor choices. Okay, they're regretting their poor choices and they love you. These are a lot of cards. What? Okay, these are messages. I regret my poor choices. I love you. It's okay if I seem far away. I was wrong and I am sorry. So it seems like laying that boundary really helped actually your people. So that's good. Let's get some messages of love. And the highest loving light here. Spirit, please. Here and now. Leap of faith. So here and now, your true love is already a part of your life. Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering, you guys. Mastery. Damn, you've learned the spiritual lesson. So your true love is, you already probably know, whoever it is that you have in your heart all the time, it's safe to take your leap of faith toward them. You have mastered the spiritual lesson. Okay, it's safe to make the move you're considering toward this person. Be here now and do it. So it's a spiritual lesson. I think about bravery. Chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Careful there, Frigidaire. That's 5, but I want to see what this is. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. Okay. What do we see here? What are we doing? Oh, jeez. What? Hold on. Hold on, guys. What? I just do that. Like, I just stim. Did you ever see somebody stim in a grocery store and become startled and scared? Did you walk away from them, or did you realize, oh, they just had to do a sudden movement? I wonder how people feel when they see me, like, stim in public. So I'm just stimming because I'm neurodivergent, and sometimes I have to move my body in certain ways. I'm an energy worker. So, okay, I don't know what you want. A masculine energy. I don't know what you want. Your masculine energy is like, what do I want? What do I want? I feel so happy with you. So I feel so happy with you. Masculine energy says, I feel so happy for you. So what do I want from this? What is it? I want to start over. So your masculine energy realized, like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what you want from me, but I feel happy with you and I want to start over with you. This is what your masculine energy is presenting. So what does your feminine energy say to this in the highest loving light? Like, I don't know what you want, but I feel really happy with you and I want to start over. Like, just being straight up about it. Like, that's the starting point, okay? It's this simple. Before we get into the complicated stuff, this is where I am. So I don't know what you want. I left you before you could leave me. So maybe you don't know what you want because your feminine energy was feeling like maybe you don't know what to take action toward, because in the past, when it was time to receive, actually you just left before you could be disappointed. I feel so happy with you. I left when I saw you with someone. So this is like abandonment wounds. So maybe you started to feel really happy with somebody and started to get scared that like they were going to get taken, snatched up by somebody. So I think that you don't want to leave this. Whatever it is that you are going after, you don't want to leave it. This is, but you feel scared. Like your heart is on the line. I see. You want to start over. Wow, a lot's happening. You want to start over. I couldn't let you get close to me before. So it seems like you made some big changes because you thought the time was going to run out for this. It seems like your feminine energy has been really hurt before. And like it was still, even when you came across this frequency, whatever it is that you desire so much, that you feel so happy with, like at that time you couldn't let it get close to you, and because it might ruin it, like it might taint it. Because, like, you could see that, like, maybe there was someone else attached. It seems like you cleared all this and you're about to start over. That's what I see, guys. With some endeavor. Like, maybe there was a failed relationship, or maybe you've been trying for a certain part of this manifestation and you just got to the bare bones. Like, I don't know what the other party wants, but I feel happy. I want to start over, taking toll. And then what does the feminine energy say when your own feminine energy is met with this? Well, in the past, I just left before they could deny me, and I also left when I saw them with somebody else. Fear of rejection, abandonment wounds. I couldn't let you get close to me. So maybe there were some obligations back there, and now you're going to start over because that stuff is, like, cleared. So poised. Stay poised, you guys. Okay, Scorpio, that was your manifestation activation, chakra cleanse, and frequency activation. I love you guys, and I will see you in October. Bye.